Proverbs 28 New King James Version, verse 1, the wicked flee when no one pursues, but the righteous are bold as a lion. 2, because of the transgression of a land, many are its princes, but by a man of understanding and knowledge right will be prolonged. 3, a poor man who oppresses the poor is like a driving rain which leaves no food. For those who forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. 5, evil men do not understand justice, but those who seek the Lord understand all. 6, better is a poor who walks in his integrity than one perverse in his ways, though he be rich. 7, whoever keeps the law is a discerning son, but a companion of gluttons shames his father. 8, one who increases his possessions by usury and extortion gathers it for him who will pity the poor. 9, one who turns away his ear from hearing the law. Even his prayer is an abomination. 10, whoever causes the upright to go astray in an evil way, he himself will fall into his own pit, but the blameless will inherit good. 11, the rich man is wise in his own eyes, but the poor who has understanding searches him out. 12, when the righteous rejoice, there is great glory, but when the wicked arise, men hide themselves. 13, he who covers his sins will not prosper, but whoever confesses and forsakes them will have mercy. 14, happy is the man who is always reverent, but he who hardens his heart will fall into calamity. 15, like a roaring lion and a charging bear is a wicked ruler over poor people. 16, a ruler who lacks understanding is a great oppressor, but he who hates covetousness will prolong his days. 17, a man burdened with bloodshed will flee into a pit. Let no one help him. 18, whoever walks blamelessly will be saved, but he who is perverse in his ways will suddenly fall. 19, he who tills his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows frivolity will have poverty enough. 20, a faithful man will abound with blessings, but he who hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. 21, to show partiality is not good, because for a piece of bread a man will transgress. 22, a man with an evil eye hastens after riches, and does not consider that poverty will come upon him. 23, he who rebukes a man will find more favor afterward than he who flatters with the tongue. 24, whoever robs his father or his mother and says, "It is no transgression," the same is companion to a destroyer. 25, he who is of a proud heart stirs up strife, but he who trusts in the Lord will be prospered. 26, he who trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoever walks wisely will be delivered. 27, he who gives to the poor will not lack, but he who hides his eyes will have many curses. 28, when the wicked arise, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the righteous increase. 2 Thessalonians 2 New King James Version, verse 1 now, brethren, concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our gathering together to him, we ask you, not to be soon shaken in mind or troubled, either by spirit or by word or by letter, as if from us, as though the day of Christ had come. 3, let no one deceive you by any means. For that day will not come unless the falling away comes first, and the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, for who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he sits as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. 5, do you not remember that when I was still with you, I told you these things? 6, and now you know what is restraining, that he may be revealed in his own time. 7, for the mystery of lawlessness is already at work. Only he who now restrains will do so until he is taken out of the way. 8, and then the lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord will consume with the breath of his mouth, and destroy with the brightness of his coming. 9, the coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. 10, and with all unrighteous deception among those who perish, because they did not receive the love of the truth, that they might be saved. 11, and for this reason God will send them strong delusion, that they should believe the lie. 12, that they all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. 13, but we are bound to give thanks to God always for you, brethren beloved by the Lord, because God from the beginning chose you for salvation through sanctification by the Spirit and belief in the truth. 14, to which he called you by our gospel, for the obtaining of the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ. 15, therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which you were taught, whether by word or our epistle. 16, now may our Lord Jesus Christ himself, and our God and Father, who has loved us and given us everlasting consolation and good hope by grace. 17, comfort your hearts and establish you in every good word and work.